So guys, now today's edition of tutorials on PixelLab. So I'll be working on a full flyer. I've already talked about the tools. I've talked about how to do logo and how to make YouTube thumbnail. So I saw one flyer I would like to use here. This is the flyer I'll be making today, showing how to create it. So firstly, our resource tool, like I said, I'll be using Pinterest. So let me turn on my data because these resources needs data to work on. So Pinterest, we've seen the flyer, we've seen how it looks like. So on Pinterest is a place where you can find anything you want, any resource you want, icons, logos, anything you want to use. So I've already checked for the picture I want, but on our flyer there, the design, we have an iPhone image. So I think I searched for it. I was actually making a video of it, so I didn't know it was not recording. So iPhone images, you can search for iPhone pictures images, then you just check to pick which one you want. There are so many pictures, so many pictures you can pick. So yeah, I think this was the one I picked. So whenever you want to download, just click on download image and you see it downloaded already. Just click here. So it will be double now on my phone. You see image downloaded. Then that's one thing for Pinterest. So again, before I go, if you want to check for design sample, just search design flyer samples or anything that comes to your head. If maybe you see something and you don't have any idea of something you want to do, just check Pinterest. So if there's network, you see samples, so many samples, design and use tools, whatever you're thinking of, just check if it's background you want. So for that image, they use striped background. Just anything you can call it. You can use zebra stripe background or just striped background. So yeah, it's something like this. So just check. I'll use this. I'll be using this for that flyer. So click on download image, and if it loads, image downloaded. So I'll be going back to our photo room where you remove background of image you want to use, because you can use the image. You click on photo room, you can use the image without removing the background. So whenever you import an image, it will show in the background of PixelLab. The picture is an old image and you want to choose, you can go to click gallery there and choose whatever picture you want. But recent uploads now, so it's loading my recent images, the ones I recently downloaded. So you've seen it there. So this is it. You click on the image. I've already downloaded it before, but I'm still doing it again because I mistakenly cut the video. So this, you click on transparent, not white, not black, not original, but transparent. So whenever it's transparent, there is no background needed. See? And you save. So once you save, just minimize and go to your PixelLab here. Then plain background as usual. Then white. If you don't want to use white, there are different ways of importing background. You can choose this way, just can crop this way to import a background, or let's go back to another pattern you can use just by importing the background here. You import this, right? You can choose to scale it this way, but mostly choose to scale it this way, as usual, up and down, and reduce the opacity. But you have to use a white background, but I don't think it's going to work this way. So there are different ways you can put your backgrounds. I will just use the direct one here. This was not the background I used before, but let me just check because it's not working for me. It was one I used for it. So waiting for my browsers to load. So there was an image I picked from here, from my Pinterest files. These are all the resources I got from Pinterest, so I will need to find, pick the one I want. I think I'll get in this and somewhere around here. I haven't found it yet, but keep checking, because that's the only one I feel fits this flyer. I haven't still found it yet, but let's see. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I think I'm just going to skip. So I finally found the one I want to use, and I'll be using this, I think, because that was the one I picked before. So this crop, depends on the size you want to use, but we've seen the flyer already. So because of the lights now, let's say brightness, you can just play with the brightness a little. Then in case you want to work on this flyer and it's not visible to you, you can import it and just place it there. So while working, you're seeing it and you're working with it at the same time. Let's see. Okay, I kept it on my screen records. I kept this file on my screen records, and somehow I'm finding it hard to find because I have too many files on my phone. I still can't find screen record. Not to waste much of our time. So I found the file I was looking for, screen record. So you import it. So this is what we'll be making. You can place this here if you're picking a picture from an inspiration that you see and you feel you want to use. So use this. So firstly, we'll be needing a logo. So since we don't have any logo, I'll be using a text, importing a text. Just let me say Wise Gadgets also. Wise Gadgets, and just look for a very cool font to use for this. Now I used one recently. Let me see. Should it be this or this? You can use something like this as your logo, but reduce the size. I don't think this is okay. I'll pick something else. Let me use this. Nah, it's not going. That's one problem about designing. You keep working on fonts, just don't give up. You keep picking fonts. Yeah, this is okay. So firstly, there's this thing called grid. Used to select your setups. Like if you want to put a photo, I'll tell you what a photo is. Photo is where all your social media stays, or this grid. There's a box, your social media handle stays, and your location. So on this grid here, I'll be minusing these lines and these lines. You understand? So the right hand side line, it's 90. I normally keep it at 90. Then this one, keep it at 8. Then this horizontal and vertical lines, 8. Same thing goes to the other one, 90. You understand? 90. So now you know where to keep your logo. Keep it. You can either keep it in between these lines at the edge here, or you keep it below it. So anyone. So I'm putting it up here. Then first things first. Let me just create the photo. So I'll show you what it means. This is a photo. This is called a photo. Now let's pick color. I already taught how to pick color in our previous video, so I'm picking this color here. So I want everything to match. The only problem we'll be having is selecting the font. So this is your photo. Something like this is your photo. So you put it here. But since we are using this, so you mark it, then slant it a little bit. Since we are using something like this, you can just adjust it. You understand? You get, just skip. Let me see. So this is okay, I guess. Yeah. So now importing that image, we remove the background from our Pinterest. I need to turn off my data because PixelLab doesn't use data. So this is the PNG image, no backgrounds. Image without backgrounds are called PNG. So just like this, you see I haven't selected the right picture. So you can enlarge, make smaller here, put it here. Yes, you can put it close to this here if you want. Then create another shape. I'm not supposed to start with this, but I'm just doing it so to be faster. So this, you can see the color. If you don't have the color, you can pick it. Just pick the color here. This green. You understand? Then you are just, you don't want to make mistakes. Like when you are clicking and things are moving, you just lock them. Like I said, I showed you in the previous videos, you lock them. So this now, I'll be picking a font called, a new text called Montserrat. I'll be writing pre-order now. Then I'll be using this text called Montserrat. It's part of my font. I'll also show you how to download fonts. These are my fonts I normally use for design. So I'll be picking this Montserrat bold for this. Make it a darker black. Reduce the size here. Then adjust with your eyes. You don't need grid lines for this. Just know how to place them. Pre-order now, you can see. So where we'll be having a little problem is selecting this kind of font. So you click on a new text again. Big. The first text here is big. Then getting this kind of color, you can see it's like a gradient color or multiple color. But first of all, let's get our font first. Let's get our font first. It's going to be hard, but I just hope we get a cooler font like that one. I can't find it, but I will. Okay, big. Let's use this. It's not working. That was another problem with graphic designing. You keep selecting fonts, different kind of fonts. Font upon fonts. I don't know if this will work. But let's try. No, it won't work.
No.
Keep selecting, and selecting any font you think would work for it. Just keep checking and checking. So not to waste our time, I'll need to pause this and maybe skip, or I just use the one I used before. Let me just use this. Or not. I'll be picking days for this font called days. Yeah, it can't serve. I don't know why it's hard for me to get this font here, or a replica of it. Let's see, can I use this? How about this? Okay, so I told you about left padding and right padding in case your texts are not complete. You see, the other side is not complete, so using this. So to get these colors, you click on your gradients. You see, how to achieve this is, make something like this. Click on the right side one, pick this color anywhere here. Then for the top part, pick on this, any of the colors. You see what we got here. So for the beak, you bring the beak here. I'm not actually okay with this font, but I'm going to manage it. Then black, still not working for me. Let's see if I slant it. Nah, it's not working, but we can manage it. So you see the text you need to use your spacing, your line spacing, just bring them together. I'm still trying different texts to make this thing work. Let's see. Yeah, this can go. This can go. It will go. We're using this big here. So now the next thing here is to import a shape, make it round, change the color. You can select the color here from this and zoom in this like this. Before you mark, your stroke width, increase your stroke width to maybe 6, 7, 8 and change it to white and bring it closer here so you can see it very well. Then you mark, then adjust it to the side as you can see. Then click on copy, duplicate it, then bigger as you can see. But you change this. I almost forgot the text we used for it. I think Poppy's black. So Poppy's black you can reduce to Poppy's bold. Right here you can see Poppy's bold. Make it smaller. Then let's see what we can do here. No. And adjust to texts. Make it a little bigger to fill these parts. Then here we go. I think I'm not supposed to slant this text, but slanting it looks okay to me. Take it to the back. Then you can import your shape again. Pick the color down here. There's this yellow here. Adjust it a little bit. So you can rotate this a little. Yeah, just rotate. Make sure it fits perfectly. I think here. Yeah, it's okay here. Then your shadow, click on shadow. You can play with shadow. Is like normally black, but you can adjust here to get a realistic shadow. Then reduce to blur radius, offset Y to bring it down, offset X to take it to the side, but we'll be using only Y because we want it down. Then keep tweaking the colors to make the shadow realistic. You can see, take it up a little bit, maybe 6, and if you want to you can blur a little to make it realistic, you see. Then copy, just import a text. You're using something smaller, so you write iPhone 15 series, iPhone 15 series, then capital letters, but the I still stays. Then you can pick maybe Poppins light, medium. Use medium instead for this. Reduce the text size. So check the rotation number used for this. Rotation number is -6. Same thing goes for the iPhone. -6. No, -6. So it will stay perfectly. Then you adjust, use your movement to adjust this. You can see we are almost done here. So now the next thing is our footer over here. Okay, I forgot something else. Copy and add this here. This is going to be white, and you increase the size a little. Move it to the center. If you can't see, just keep moving. Increase the size now. Increase the size. You see. Yep. You can change this because it's not looking like an original ant. Let me use any of this text there. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, you can also slant it because it's looking slant. You see, that's how to slant text. Okay, yeah, I think we're done with that. So for this now, this other text, I copy and straighten it back. So now I'll be using my location. It's a fictional design. Fictional designs are designs that are not actually real, we're just making them. So where I stay, Federal University, Tusema, Katsina States. So that's my location. So for this, if you turn it to white, then I normally use poppins to make this photo. Poppins medium. This is much better. You can see. You can put this down here. So using these lines now help you to locate or know where to put most of this text. So let me adjust it a little. So using line spacing. No, I think I should leave it this way. So now this is a location. Let me copy the numbers. So 0806961, that's my number. So I will take it here. Use your eyes to align this well. Now see, we are done, or should I say almost done. So I haven't added my icon, my WhatsApp icon and my location icon. So these are things you can also download, then remove the background, then use here. So I think we're done with the former one. So I'll be deleting it because I don't think we have anything to do with it. Okay, but let me just leave it here. Let me bring it back. So now I'll be importing my icon, my location and WhatsApp icon, because those are the only two we'll be using now. Yes, photo room, which I have some of these files. So location 1, import, change color to white. Yeah. Oh, so I said something about locking, so you don't make mistake. These are layers. You just lock the ones you don't want to move. Anyhow, you can keep this at 5 sometimes, but I like mine smaller. The grid, most times the grid disappears, so you have to work on it again. So horizontal and vertical lines, it's 2 cancel, and this 90, and this 8, and this 90 as well. The vertical line and top vertical line 80. So back to where I was, I'll be putting this in 4. Place it here, close to it. Yeah, this is okay. Then I would need to copy it, then replace. Once I replace, go back to my gallery, then photo room and WhatsApp. Yeah, see, and I reduce it to, let me say, 6. Most times it's like this. So you calculate well, check it very well, and bring it back to this part here. Then you place your number. There are different ways you can do this. In most situations, you can just make everything very straight. But this is how I want this particular one here. So also for this, you can merge them together to take it to the center. Merge or everything together, just your location together. Just merge everything together. You see, then move it to the center. You get so that it can align. That's all. You can see the difference between the former one and the one we just made. So for this phone, just move it down a little. Then okay, it's supposed to be this way. You see, and I think we are done here. Just make it some little adjustments to it. Yes, you can see the difference. So that is how you make a flyer. So saving it now, you save it, then you also save as projects in case you want to make an edit to this file. Save it as an, let's say, iPhone 15 flyer. So on our next video, I'll be talking about editing, how to edit flyers that you create.